Yeah, I know I'm leaving here tonight and not coming home. Yeah, I thought maybe you would stick around and we would talk. Oh, I believed in something, 'cause I made it up.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Nice to see ya. Nice to see ya. Waddy! First one here. Rickshaw Tom, second! Or are we now saying thump or thumb? If you didn't catch Rickshaw Tom's stream the other day, that might not make sense, but... So welcome in. Thwomp! It's like a thwomp, except if a thwomp from Mario was a ninja instead. Waddy came home sick from work today. Oh no! Just can't kick this head cold. Took a 4-hour nap. That is a great nap. And then decided to make a 4-ingredient, no-knead bread recipe that basically just proofs and then you bake it. You're full of 4s today. It's baking now and smells great. Oh, I'm sure it does. At least through the head cold, you haven't lost your sense of smell. Because, like, baking some bread, that's a nice smell. That is a nice smell. You'll have to tell us how it turns out, taste-wise. Before making the bread/rolls you divided in muffin tins, I was fresh from my nap and thought, ooh, maybe I'm not really sick. And then 1 minute into the process... Mary!
Udi just cheered 1 bits. Swiggity swa Udi.
Swiggity swa Udi. Mare Bear's backing up that booty. How are you, Mare Bear? Happy Tuesday. Where were we? Waddy's comment. Before making the bread/rolls I divided into muffin tins, I was fresh from my nap and thought, oh, maybe I'm not really sick. I don't know why I made you sound like Mrs. Doubtfire, but hello! Apparently in this instance you are. Then 1 minute into the process of looking at the recipe, I was like, this is bullshit! Tell me how much yeast I'm supposed to... And you changed from Mrs. Doubtfire to how dare. You're just... It's the head cold. It's running wild. It's running wild. It was in a video form instead of on the recipe website for some reason. So yeah, that sick, irritable person talking has a right to come home from work. Well, that's self-care. It is important. We need to take care of ourselves before anything else. Self-care is important, yo. Jim! Nice to see you, Jim. Jim says, Waddy's baking bread. Rickshaw Tom's back from ninja-ing. Well, he's still out in the Atlantic where he did the ninja-ing. He has not returned yet. I don't know if he's having to watch the path of that hurricane and whether that's going to affect his return or not. I guess we'll see on that. That's true. I have been full of 4s today. Been a long ass day, says Mare Bear. Like a paragraph of stuff happened at work. Oh man, I had work. Yeah, today was a day for work shit. Mine started before I left the house. That just show. Because what I like to do, because of course, like I have an hour drive into the office. What I like to do is just get a sense of what's going on. So before I walk out the door, I check my work phone. I'd open up my work email and just make sure there's nothing like burning to the ground that in the off chance would require enough immediate attention that instead of leaving, I just take out my laptop and try to put a fire out, you know? But took my phone out and there was a wall of text messages in a group text I got added to. Long story short on that, one of the people in the office dropped her laptop, which in dropping said laptop made it stop outputting video, and it was therefore an emergency and seemed unacceptable to her manager, to my manager, that she should have to wait for me to get to the office to get a replacement laptop to replace the one she dropped. And mind you, she was given one of 2.
What? Junior today just tipped $13.37, sending cash money for the 2,500 on STS.
Woo! I appreciate that, Jim. And the leet speak amount too is greatly appreciated. But yeah, that is. Well, I'll get to that in just a second. I'm going to finish this anecdote. Well, it's not even an anecdote. It's not even funny. My work bitching. We're going to finish my work bitching. So yeah. So other person's boss was complaining to my boss about how it was unacceptable that other boss's employee had to wait for me to physically get to the office so I could replace the laptop that she dropped and broke. And how how they should just be able to go into my office and take a ready-to-go machine, which is not how any of this works. And, like, whatever, shit happens, stuff breaks. What made it especially, like, to me was the fact that, I am finally, like, I've got stuff in a position where I'm like, can we start field testing newer model laptops to replace the ones that we have been using, which we can begin to move away from because units have started to die because we've been using 8th gen Intel laptops because they're cost effective. So I had bought two, like, 2-year-old laptops, and to field test, because she had her other laptop break, I gave her one of my 2 brand new ones less than 2 weeks ago. So I finally get there. I'm like, the whole drive there, I'm like, this is pissing me off. I shouldn't have looked at my phone this morning. I should have just gone to work, but whatever. I get to the office. Other manager brings the decrepit laptop in as I'm already, like, I walk right in, like, I don't even talk to anyone. I just grab the other brand new laptop out of my storage locker, start setting that up, because you can't just hand off a laptop. You have to set up an account. You have to do all this other stuff, make sure it actually will work for their setup, etc., etc., etc. And so that's running. There's updates that are installing. Can't avoid that. Hands me the other laptop, which is still powered on. The fan is screaming. So I'm like, well, I got nothing else to do while I sit here. Just immediately I flipped it upside down, and I don't know what the hell she dropped it on, but, like, there was, like, about maybe slightly bigger than a quarter, like, just dent right into the bottom case, like, straight into it. Like, you shot it with a bullet in the case, but it didn't go through the back case. Or, like, I don't know, like, hit it with a ball peen hammer, just like the small end, just like, it was almost like a crater. And I'm like, what? How did this happen? So that made the back case a little difficult to remove, but I got it open. Then I'm looking inside and I'm like, this kind of looks fine. And lining up the back case is like, well, if it hit anything, it hit one of the 2 sticks of RAM. So let's whatever. And I've force powered down the laptop at this point, so it's not on anymore. So the stick of RAM that was underneath where the dent was, I just took that out, opened the screen, pressed the power button, screen lit up, thing booted, went into BIOS, and was like, the amount of RAM changed. So, okay, save, exit, reboot. Perfectly fine, perfectly functional, nothing wrong with it. I'm like, turned it back off, put that exact RAM stick back into the same spot, booted it right back up. The amount of RAM changed. Okay, save, exit, reboot. Perfectly fine. There's 0 damage to this. The only thing, if she had turned the machine off after dropping it and turned it back on, it was a non-issue. So I have a box cutter, like for opening Amazon packages, and it's made out of steel. So I put the thing down on my desk, the tray, and I'm just like, and I hit the fucking dent out of it, and put it back together. Brought it back to her and was like, this is perfectly fine. All you had to do was turn it off and turn it back on. So, whatever. That means my two new machines, they're both still functional. It's just like, oh god, one of those days. It's just one of those days. So, that was kind of how my workday started. Fortunately, that was the bulk of it. I started with that mess, and then the rest of the day was pretty smooth. So, we'll take the victories where we can get them. I'm going to scroll back up, see what I missed in chat here, because I'm sure I missed a lot. So it was Mayor Bear's been a long day that kicked that off. Like a paragraph of stuff happened at work. That's very accurate. It was like I was Mrs. Doubtfire, and then how dare. Oh, and HB's here. HB! Hurricane? Oh no, HB, the good hurricane. Hurricane is supposed to stay out to sea. Tomp will be fine. Yeah, but Tomp is out to sea. Well, the landmass he's on is out in that area of the Atlantic. So, I don't know. I guess we'll see. And then Jim with a 1337 tip, greatly appreciated. And what the text-to-speech said, if you missed it, was in... I announced to my patrons, I haven't made an official post of it because the patrons get that stuff first, that STS officially has officially passed 2,500 subscribers. Which, when you say it that way, it sounds bigger. Like, it's 2,500. But saying it 2,500, I don't know, that makes it sound bigger to me. But I digress. And in the time that I posted that, versus now, it is 2,540. So... So we're going. We're cooking with gas, as they used to say at one point in history. Come on, people, you can't just get a new laptop instantly when you break yours. In my office, you do. And that's a big part of why when I first sort of inherited the added role of like inventory control, purchasing, IT purchasing, etc. position. I was like, why are we buying $1,500 to $2,000 laptops? Because we were almost exclusively buying like Dell XPSs, like decked out ones with dedicated GPUs and everything. And I was like, why the fuck are we buying these? What? Especially now that everything we're doing is using Microsoft Azure, which is what that means if you have no idea what I just said. All of our systems are running on a Microsoft server in Virginia, and we connect to them via a program that's built into the laptop. So you get onto the laptop just to open this other program that'll take you to where your computer actually is. So we don't need a $2,000 laptop to connect to a virtual computer that's in a server farm in Virginia. So we've been using $250 off-lease HP Elite books, and that's been fine so far. But we've gotten to the point where we maxed out the docking station setup we had, and I want to move away from these old docking stations that newer machines won't support, so we can just do everything USB-C. So these two new computers are newer versions of said Elite books, just because the form factor, the size, the weight, the I/O, everything in them is works well for our use case. So if somebody breaks a $2,000 laptop, we're not giving them another $2,000 laptop, because we get 3 or 4 of these other laptops for the price of one of those. And I've had a couple of those, like the $2,000 XPSs come back broken, and it's like, oh god. Just because they're so because some people are still using them, they're just so freaking expensive. But I do what I can to save us money, because believe it or not, like, well, I mean, you probably know this at this point. I run shit into the ground, and I don't like to spend money if I can help it. I'm not back, still in another country. Hope you're having fun, Tom. I mean, we use docked laptops with multiple Yeah, that's exactly what our setup is. And we switched to, we used to be all desktops, but then that meant, but people do a lot of remote work. And when I started, people had a desktop at work and a desktop at home. So part of this system that I put in that we're using now is just, you have your laptop and then you have an identical monitors, docking station and everything at home that you have at the office. So you just dock your laptop at home, dock it at home, dock it at the office. And since everything is the same, it's like, it's as much idiot proof as I can make it. And that is a tall order when you work in IT. And we're county government employees. We're unable to install any software onto our own computers. Our IT security officer has to do that. Yeah, that's what I have to do. The beauty of using Azure, though, is all of these virtual computers that we have running on that server. We only have to set up one machine, and then every time it builds a new virtual computer, it just copies everything we've put on this one machine. So we don't have to install software on this stuff, anything like that. And if people are like, "Can I install this software?" It's just like, no, you can't. We occasionally had to make exceptions and install software because someone like mission critically needed it, but that just means everyone gets that software. It's made things a lot easier for the most part. I have spent an embarrassing amount of time naked in my hotel room on this trip. I mean, that's kind of par for the course when you stay in a hotel. You kind of, whether you're on a trip or whatever, like, you're paying for the hotel. You might as well get your money's worth there. Unless it's literally just like a hole in the wall that you go to sleep, which can be fine. But part of what I like about travel is like the king in the castle feel of staying in a hotel. And it's like, oh yeah, look at me. Looking out the window at the peasants. So if you have to move stations, you probably won't be able to use the printer at the station you're sitting at, say while your office is being painted, because all our printers are old and different, and the software to use that one probably isn't installed in your work desk's laptop. I could see that, yeah, because printer firmware is fucky like that. But yeah, another advantage with Azure is, and yes, I would have to install that print software at the local level, which that's fine. Another advantage with Azure, though, is whatever you install local, for the most part, via pass-through, works at the other end. So if you have a computer at your desk, as long as it's set up locally and you can print a job to it from your virtual machine on that server in Virginia. You just print, select your local machine, and it spits it out locally. Sometimes it'll sit there for a second because it's sending a print job over the internet, and that took a while for folks to understand because they were like, "Oh, the printer doesn't work." So I go over there. I'm like, "Okay, test print for me. Print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Printer starts working. See, it doesn't work." It works. It's just receiving the job from the virtual computer, and that relies on the internet. And as we know, the internet here is not always reliable and not always fast. But fortunately, they've come around to having to wait those 5 seconds. That's like, oh, that's the stuff that, like, my real pet peeves is like, just like, I have to wait 5 seconds to print a blah 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 blah, and just like dinky little, like, it doesn't really impact anything stuff. But that's why I get paid the medium low bucks, I guess. Hey bud, that's what hotel rooms are good for. See, Waddy gets it. So wait, did you shoot it with a gun? I didn't ask. I figured it's one of those things like First World Project Mayhem, is you don't ask questions. So, I don't know. I don't know what she did. I don't know what she... I'm not... Something's like, maybe... If she wants me to know, she'll tell me. And she didn't tell me, so... But the important thing is that it wasn't broken. Should have asked the other manager if you can charge his department preemptively for future broken laptop. Well, technically, that department in question is the one that pays the bills. So... You know, they're the one, like, they get them in the mail, and we're the ones that have to justify to them, like, why, like, the purchases and stuff, like, you know. But anyway, it's fine. It's fine. And one plus from that, though, like in that text chain of like, it is not acceptable for us to have to wait for him to get here. Like, my boss totally had my back in that, and it's like, look, there are a lot of other machines that we have in storage, but most of them are allocated for other projects. And Eric is the one that knows what laptops can be given out and what aren't. So we can't just have you taking stuff because it will impact Eric's plan. Just wait. It's like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. Wait half an hour. Anyway.
I'm so happy 'cause I'm a gummy bear.
CB We're just bitching about work IT stuff. And, yep. So wait, you were working at the office today or working from home? Because if you started working from home and then were called in for work, you could claim... No. So what I do is, before I walk out the door to drive to work, even though it's before the start of the work day, I'll take my work phone and I'll look at the email queue real quick just to see like if anything's on fire or if something like has exploded and is something that I could just, you know, take my laptop out and fix then and there. And this was just an instance of like that was all there, and I didn't even respond to it. Like, I saw it and I was like, because my boss had my back about it, and I'm like, well, this sucks. I'm gonna have to deal with that when I get in there. I'm not gonna say anything now. So, woohoo, STS! That's fun in the kitchen. Good lord, 1,500 to 2,000 is too much for a laptop. They get a lot more than that, but for our purposes, yeah, way too much. Way too much. For someone just connecting to Server Farmer, Virginia sounds like a cover story for an alphabet agency to me. I wish it was that exciting, but no, it's just plain ass Microsoft Azure. And it could be someplace other than Virginia, but that's where Microsoft has parked us. I'm sure they have other data farms in other places. Like if we were in California or something, I'm sure that we would be in a data farm like in the Nevada desert or something like that. But I'm sure Virginia is like for New England and the Mid-Atlantic region, and that's just where they park us. Eric's plan t-shirt when? That could be a good idea. It was all Eric's plan. I don't know what would be on it, but it's something to think about. Bitching about work IT stuff without me. CB Geek went into the office on a Tuesday for the first time in forever. There was an admin team lunch, bunch of pizzas. Woo! I declare the rolls good. Good job, Waddy. I bet they are.
Excellent!
2K is pretty normal for a typical business notebook. That's par for the machines I've been deploying. Yeah, and if we hadn't gone the Azure approach and we're running all of our systems on the local machines, then we could make a case for a more expensive laptop. It still wouldn't be a fully decked out, XPS 15 with a dedicated GPU and all that nonsense, because that was just absolutely overkill. But, something with a good amount of RAM and probably like an 8-core CPU, because like they're running like Excel spreadsheets and shit like that, then you could make the case for spending more than the $200 to $400 that I spend on the machines that we currently use. Does anybody want one? I do. Oh well, we'll just have to savor it vicariously through you, Waddy. But yeah, so that was my day, just dealing with the looks like it got shot by a gun laptop, but turns out nothing was actually wrong with it. And then so I think it was last stream, or was it? I don't remember. The stream where I'm like, uh-oh, bad luck. The game storage drive died. That was a week ago today. Yeah, because we didn't marb, and then we marbed on Friday. Okay, we're on track here. So I received the drive that I ordered to replace that, which is SN7100, 2 terabyte. But in the time that I ordered this, I had already ordered this. It was made public that there was, in the last round of Windows updates, something that more or less nuked the controllers on certain brands of SSDs when they're thrown a large data transfer. And that absolutely tracks for what happened to me. Because as I said, it was the most recent update for Hellblade 2, which was just the size of the update. I think was 28 or 38 gigs. Like, it was a big update. So downloading that, extracting it, shoving that all into the file system, that I'm willing to guess more than surpassed that 50 gig threshold that they were saying is making those drives go dead time. So I have not installed this yet. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold off on putting this in until the next Windows update that specifically addresses this problem. But that means we're okay for now, because we're playing Resident Evil 4, and Marbs is installed on my boot drive, so we can at least play our game, what we're currently playing, and maybe this will just be our excuse to have a couple of retro games that we'll be playing, because we also, Anya May really wants us to try Epic Mickey, and I'm getting a really cheap copy on the Wii. That we're going to be trying out is when we finish up this Resident Evil 4 playthrough. And that doesn't require this drive either, so we've got time. So, but again, thank you for all of you who are subscribers and everything, because the Twitch money is what paid for this, and as always, everything that comes in for Twitch goes right back into the channel in one form or another, be it Steam purchases for games or hardware updates, anything to make the stream better. The next one that we might do after that is, because of the issues we've been having with the lights here, we may just be replacing these lights. But they're actually, well, knock on wood, they're all functioning perfectly fine today. But my air conditioner is not on. My guess is, and this is a real thing, the electric motors in air conditioners, refrigerators, things like that, they can throw off a lot of interference that can affect wireless signals. They usually affect, they're more apt to affect the 2.4 gigahertz frequency that these lights use. No, I got that wrong. They're more likely to impact the 5 gigahertz frequency, which is higher than the 2.4 that these lights use. But, I mean, electronic noise is electronic noise, so I don't know. I don't know exactly. All I know is they seem to be working fine now. But one of my Google Homes died, It was specifically the one that I only ever used for, like, setting timers in the kitchen. So that sucks. So, oh, and my fail sound doesn't work anymore. Oh well, I got it for free anyway. It was way back in the early days of Google Fi. They literally were like, if you want one of these, we will give you one. So I got I got one, and then since my mom had Google Fi, she got one too. Well, I got one for her. And then when we were cleaning out her apartment, I'm like, well, I guess I have 2 of these now. But now I only have 1. Anyway. So, yeah, that is the long and the short of it. We have our replacement game drive. We're not going to put it in until the next Windows update, or whenever they actually address this SSD controller issue. Because I'm pretty sure this is one of the ones on the list. Because this is a model that doesn't have a DRAM cache, and I think it's again, whatever. We're not going to take the chance. We're going to hold off because we don't need it now, but we have it for when we get to that point. My new AC throws off spurious emissions in the 146 megahertz range, the upper part of the 2M band. The additional spurs on the second and third harmonic as well. Very annoying when your amateur radio antennas are. Oh yeah. I'm sure. But for any of you folks out there that if you notice, like, oh, my Wi-Fi sucks in this room in my house or whatever, make note of if there is something with an electric motor that is standing between you and the access point or the router. So, like, if it goes through your kitchen and you're like, wait a second, the fridge is right there. Or say it's really hot and you have a box fan running or an air conditioner. Like the thing that's the motor in there that spins a fan or turns a compressor, anything like that. That'll throw off interference. And if you get behind it, then the Wi-Fi is going to have a hell of a time coming through it. As some of the crap I had to deal with in my old life, and I'm so glad I don't have to do that anymore. Countless times I've had to explain to people, like, I mean, of all the complaints I had to address that were just absolutely unrealistic. The big one was like telling people, like, your router can't go in this solid oak inside on the bottom shelf of this solid oak cabinet that you keep closed all the time, and then expect it to work at the other end of the house that includes going through 100-year-old plaster and brick walls and the tiles in your kitchen. It's just not gonna work because physics. But that's easy enough. Just buy a decent spectrum analyzer and walk around with it. You can track down interference signals easy. Oh yeah, I still do that. Because that was part of my old job, and I just kind of got used to it. So if I go to a new place, sometimes, and I'll do it when I go to hotels too. I'll walk around and just check the spectrum, and wow. But it says 500 feet. Yep. Or if they buy a router that claims to do, X gigabit speeds, but the router is so cheap that it only has a 10100 Ethernet port on it, and it's like, it will never be faster than 95 megabits a second, regardless of what the box says, because it cannot. It is not taking in any more than that. It's gonna give it to you. This is just a tech bitchy day, I guess. It's a tech bitch Tuesday. Anyway, it is Tuesday, so it is our shorter day. So we're gonna jump on in here. When we last left our Trashly, we hadn't gotten to her yet. Where were we? I'm trying to think of where we left off on our hunt for Miss Trash. We got to the church area. We went past the church. Are we at the lake? Oh yeah, we're in that basement area with the salesman at the place where we come back and have to fight the troll. That's where we are. Tech Bitch Tuesday, a podcast in the making. I mean, what are...
Don't just stand there! Help me! Help me, Leon! Help!
She's asking for tech support help.
I can't open it. Look,
Help
there's a
me,
crank
Leon,
over there.
help!
Look, there's a gate
My
here.
Wi-Fi
What is
doesn't
that
work.
thing? Hey, what are you looking at? Where are you going, Leon? Leon! Leon!
But yeah, that's where we were. So that's where we're going to jump back in. We're going to stop our tunes, and I checked our legitimate Nintendo hardware that we are playing this game off of to make sure everything is set up and configured correctly, and it is. So we are ready to roll, and I am too. Whoops, not that one, not that one, not that, this one. That's the one. Maybe. Did I jinx it? Don't tell me I jinxed it. There it is. Tech salespeople never exaggerate, or as non-tech people say, lie. And that was always the thing too, is like, especially when I would like go to someone's house to fix a problem, and I'm trying to explain to them, like, why what they think is a problem. I mean, I mean, very well could be a legitimate problem, but how it is absolutely nothing that we have control over, and they think that I'm like, oh, you're just trying to get more money out of me. It's like, you literally, this was literally a free in-house service appointment, and I am not a salesperson. I get no money from this. What do I have to gain from telling you that the router that you bought with your money isn't good enough, but because you bought it at Costco, you can bring it back to Costco and get one that is good enough for not much more money, and your experience is going to be so much better. Where do I make money in that? I don't know. I don't know, sometimes people just want someone to yell at, and that's something that took me way too long to learn, is sometimes the problem is irrelevant, and it's just an outlet for whatever else is going on in their life. And sometimes, and like, someone literally over the phone, like, after, like, they were like fucking rip shit asshole of a customer, and like whatever, stuff got resolved and everything, and then at the end of it, they start apologizing. They're like, I know this wasn't your fault, blah, blah, blah. And basically came out and said, and I know this, and I even know this issue had nothing to do with you people, but I called you anyway because I know you answer the phone. Quote unquote. They literally needed someone to yell at, so they picked up the phone and dialed a number where they knew there would be a person at the other end that they could yell at. Death of a salesman? Biff! Alright, so we just upgraded our gun. We got the Punisher, I believe. Yeah! So let's put that up there, all nice and neat. And now we're gonna go kick some ass and sassafras. Don't give a shit if your girl's a trash. Did we miss any other containers? I don't think so. Spoonmaster 5000. Jizzmaster 0! And Chota Boy! Oh, there was nothing in that? Dang. I broke his lamp for nothing. Sounds like a problem for Rowan at Tech Town. You know what's actually funny is the kid. The I call him a kid. He's not a kid. He's an adult at this point who works for the railroad. The kid I have running tech for my show next month. So his name is Rowan, and he's working and he's doing tech. But he also works for the railroad, which is kind of neat. I actually encouraged him to go work for the railroad. Last year, he was like, "Oh, I have a ride along with the railroad. Should I do that?" And I'm like, "Dude, get a fucking railroad job. Those are great if you can get one." And he got it. So now he drives the granite trains. And I'm like, and part of me is like, "Damn, I wish I had gotten that job. I wouldn't have time to do anything else. I'd be working my freaking ass off." And I'm better off where I am, but like, you know, part of me with my grandpa being on the railroad and everything, I'm like, I would have loved to have a train job. Speaking of train job, run, Leon, run! Whoo! Whoo! Oh, hello. Oh, this is where we are. We're at this swamp. Well, this is a perfect opportunity to get a little snipey snipe. We don't have too many bullets, but if we can get a good snipe right off the bat, then we're going to be shitting pretty. Splats! How did... Oh. That guy just got blown up. I think he blew himself up. I think he lit his dynamite and then started running at me. You dumbass. Or, oh, there might have been one of those. I think I'm looking right at a tripwire. So let's move forward just enough to try to see if anybody spawns. Oh, look! Look! You can see their axe, but the character hasn't spawned in yet. That's funny. Guess we need to get a little closer. Oh, now they're in. There you are. I don't know if it got him in the head, though. Well, he's not getting back up. You ain't pretty no more. Anyone else? I'm pretty sure there's someone in that shack there. The Love Shack. They're basketball nuts. They love Shack. That was such a bad joke. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, twofer! Twofer! We got the kablamo and the braino. When my wife was playing a rogue in our D&D game, our DM forced her to write at the top of her character sheet, "I check for traps." Alright, well, we don't want to go wasty waste on those sniper rounds if we can help it. Kablamo! Oh, wait a second. Don't mind if I do! See anyone down here? I don't know. Oh, no, there's someone way off in the distance. That is one advantage to playing this on a totally legitimate Nintendo GameCube hardware, is the fact that the render distance is so much farther. Because on... Yeah! Yeah! A little composite connection. There's no way you would have been able to see that guy down there. Come on. Oh, you butthole. All right. You guys want to play? I think we might be ready for a nice egg. Delicious. Jeez, you took 3 freaking shotgun blasts to the face, buddy. Jeez, only one of you had money on you? Dang. I bet there's a snake in one of these. Oh, there was an egg and I whipped it. Well, I can sell the TMP ammo. Whew! Yeah, rifle ammo. Let's go. Alright, we got all our stuff in there. Where's that egg we whipped, though? I want that egg. Is it out here? I know I whipped an egg. I saw it. Oh, there's water snakes. I could shoot one of them. Dang it. I wrecked that egg, didn't I? Up. Ah! Call me Chuck Mangione, because sniping folks feels so good. Why didn't Leon kick him? He's trying to kick him. Dang it, Grandpa. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Oh. No, I want the shiny. Oh, hello. Grandpa left his incendiary grenade behind. Ah, well. He'd want me to have it. All right, where'd that shiny go? Must be up here. There you are. Thought you could get away, huh? It's Grandpa's antique pipe. I know we don't have to blow all these things up, but it's fun. Is there anything up over here? I don't think so. We didn't spend the money on the treasure map, but I'm pretty sure there was nothing here. Hello. Splats!
¡Un forastero!
Splats! I hit the snake. Of course I'll take that nice egg. Delicious! An egg that a snake ate. Pre-digested for my pleasure. That went pretty well. What? Knock and the door will open. Alright, got no crows kicking about. Got another love shack, though. Oh, we got a fork in the path. Fork give me if I fork get. Ah. Anyone in that love shack? Nope. Ooh, a highly unstable herb. That's why you're egg-static. Exactly. What is that? Oh, hell yeah, we can get a three-way herb going. Hell yeah. That'll max us out. Alright, bullet situation. We got 5 snipey boys. We got an okay amount of shotgun. Yeah, I think we're in okay position. We're in okay position. Ah, yes, we're at the lake. This is a bit of a challenging area. Take the herb. We're not going to save it just yet. We're going to go back up this other way. Let's hold on. Let's check the map. Wait, that's not where we are, is it? Oh, okay, we're up here. Okay, that's just... Well, we'll check the overlook anyway, just in case. I got these screwed up. I thought this was the thing you did before you went forward, but no, I should have gone to the overlook first and then came back. But that's okay. Yes, logs. All kids love logs. Don't play it. It'll get absolutely struck for copyright. Oh, we got another red herb. So let's combine that. Oops. There we go.
Vámonos.
Vámonos. Policia. The part where Jaws jumps out of the water? That's the most romantic thing I've ever heard. Alright, so that's the dingleberry we're gonna have to go up against. It's doing this weird, like... You seeing that? Like, there's... I don't want to call it ghosting, but there's, like, double objects. It's like I have 3D mode turned on or something. Weird. Oh, well. Not affecting me, it's kind of weird looking off in the distance and seeing... I'm seeing double here! 4 crusties! I knew there was something else here. Ooh, the gold bangle with pearls. Oh, really be a pretty princess now, stranger. That's one object that I almost always miss. All right. This part may take me a few tries. It can be challenging, or I may get it on the first go. So place your bets, I suppose. Wanna go for a ride? No, Leon. I guess Leon doesn't want to go for a ride. Okay, so we whip our harpoons. It's Champ, Vermont's lake monster. Whee! Oh shit! I forgot we have to steer away from the obstacles. Swim, Leon! Swim! And eat a nice egg in this trying time. Delicious. Ah, dang, that was way off. Dang it. Dang it! Oh, this ghosting that it's doing is really, like, screwing things up. Dang it! I don't know which one to throw at. It's weird. I've never seen it do this. I must not like one of the settings I have turned on. Ah, come on. I totally hit you. Damn it! Oh no, he's dead! Nope, he's got me. Oh, maybe not yet. Oh. Damn it! Finally! Ah, crap. Right into his freaking mouth. That's what she said? Ugh, I'm bad at this. Look, there's literally 2 Leons right here.
I am Ric Flair,
the president. Wham! Woo! 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 Crap! This freaking ghosted image, I can't do anything. I don't know which one to throw at. Well, that egg wasn't as egg-effective. Working Brit Floyd tonight. Nice! I'm doing a terrible job at this point in the game. But I'm always bad at this, so... Oh, come on! At least I got that one. Crap! Oh, come on! And I'm dead. Look at it. Look how many false images there are. What is wrong here? All right, we're gonna reload here. And I'm gonna check some settings. So hold tight right quick while I take care of this. I didn't make any changes, did I? Alright, stop emulation. I mean, open up the GameCube. What did we change? Let's see. I had enabled progressive scan. I think that's the only change I made. Maybe that's just not necessary. Everything else is how we had it. It's not, and it's not in 3D mode. That is turned off. Let's turn VSync on, see if that does anything. All right, let's try this again. See if this makes any difference. Loop! All right. We saved at, yeah, okay, we got the ring. Wanted to make sure. Oh no, it's still doing it. It's still doing it. Oh well. We'll try it again, I suppose. Do better! Oh, that's all I have to do. Yeah! 2 hits! No, 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 no! Whoo! Dang it! Dang it, dang it. I knew we should have turned right. Swim, you bastard, swim! Alright, let's not take any chances here. Come on, come on, stand up. No, why did you go off to the side, you dick? God, this double image sucks. Well, we got 2 hits there at least. Damn it. Damn it. Swim, bastard, swim.
It stinks.
Of course, Mr. Sherman. Everything stinks. Oh, come on. Well, we got 2 hits. 3 hits. Damn it! Be like me. Do more hits. Damn it. Come on. Come on. Damn it. Why won't you die? Yes, because a spear works better than the shoddy boombalati. Cut the rope! Just send the pain below. Send the pain below. Much like suffocating. And Leon's just like, oh, that was less than ideal. Oh my god. I knew I should have eaten that Taco Bell I found under the back seat of their car. Well, our hit ratio is still pretty good. All right, we're about 3 hours into the game. Not bad. Not bad. So we'll go to about the next checkpoint, and then it'll be about as far as we can get tonight. Because then it'll be time for Marbs. Rips, Reps, Revelations! I got worms in me.
Don't just stand there! Help me! Help me, Leon!
Help!
The door's locked. I can't open it. Look, there's a crank over there. Look, there's a gate here.
What is that thing?
Hey! What are you looking at? Where are you going, Leon? Leon! Help! Leon!
And now he's perfectly fine.
Leon, it's been 6 hours since our last transmission. I was starting to get worried.
Don't you mean lonely? Anyway, I started to feel dizzy, and then I guess I must have lost consciousness.
Lost consciousness? Maybe that has some connection to what the village chief was talking about.
Can't say. But I'm all right now.
All right now. Well, we've already saved. Take that ammo. They're not all that useful, but we'll take the flash grenade. Anonymous letter. There's an important item hidden in the falls. If you are able to get it, you might be able to get Ashley out of the church. But I'll warn you, the route to the church isn't a walk in the park by any means. They deployed what's called an El Gigante. So God bless. About what's been going on in your body? If I could help you, I would. But unfortunately, it's beyond my power. Be careful. I have powers. Political powers. No, look in the freaking cabinet, Leon. Fine, don't. See if I care. Anything else noteworthy in here? Don't think so. Alright, Leon, my dude. It's time to us to kick some ass and sassafras. Anything back here? No. Hold on a minute. Oh, that's how we leave. Okay. Okay, I get it now. Is there anything else around here? Doesn't look like it. So now we just head through the door! The door? The door! And note to self, save some of your bigger ammo here, because you know you're going to have to fight El Gigante. Oh, now we get to meet these guys. What I said about saving things. Let's, these flash grenades are mostly useless, but they happen to be really good against these things. So... Jeez, that guy took a lot of bullets. Whee! 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 Do we have another nice egg? We don't. Alright, we're gonna wait till we get hit once more. Because we don't want to be wasting our supplies. Oh, hello! What you doing up there, buddy? I can't help myself. We got an opportunity, we're gonna take it. Oh, is that another... No, that's not a person. I don't see any other people, but that doesn't mean they're not gonna be there. Selma, honey, Jub Jub is doing great. He's everywhere you wanna be. Well, I got some more rifle ammo. So that's good at least. Let's put him in the gun. Do we have just enough to fill the gun? We did. It's like they knew. Donk! Wee! Wee! Oh, behind the waterfall. Amber ring, fit for a pretty, pretty princess. Ooh, a highly unstable herb. What do we have here? Is that just green and red? All right, we're not going to mix that. I think we have to turn the waterfall off to go through it, if I remember correctly. Exclamation point play. Not yet. The current is too strong. There seems to be a path on the other side. Whee! 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 Are you a crime-inal? A criminal? Womp. There we are. Take that, dingleberries. Saved a bunch of bullets doing it that way. What the heck is that? Well, we won't worry about that. Any treasures?
Hey. Everything's gonna be okay.
Of course they are. We kick some ass.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Damn right.
Everything's gonna be okay! I said!
Everything's gonna be fucking okay! Round.
I've obtained
Like this
an
would get
object
signal in
resembles
that
the cult
cave.
group's insignia.
Wonderful, Leon. Head back to the church. Ashley's safety is our immediate priority.
Splats! Yeah, you don't get anything from them, but it's kind of fun. Good thing my boat is not where I left it. But if we go back... Wait. Oh, wait, hold on. I was thinking something else. If we go back, when we circle back around, if we go back to the lake, I think there's more stuff we can get. Fuck, I don't want to go back to reality. Well, that's too damn bad. Alright, did that respawn? It did not. It did not. Well, we got some stuff we can sell him.
What are you selling?
Wouldn't you like to know, stranger? There's a detailed engraving on this pipe. Pipe?
I'll buy it
At a high price. What are you pooping? Probably poop. You don't really poop anything other than poop. The fantastic workmanship of this accessory makes it a valuable item. Give him the gold bangle, stranger. Give him the gold bangled stranger.
I'll buy it at a high price.
Thank you.
I'll buy it at a high price. Thank you.
I think we can sell this as is, but still, I think it might go in. I don't know. We'll see.
What are you buying?
Well, we also don't need the TMP ammo because I don't use the. I'm not going to buy the TMP, so let him have
Is
that.
that old stranger?
It's another grand for the coffers. Are you finding and putting the gems in? Well, I haven't found any that go into things yet, but yes, that is the plan.
What are you buying?
But we can tune stuff up. All right, well, let's... Oh, I guess we've already maxed out the Punisher. Well, what a thing to say. Well, let's do capacity.
Is that old stranger? Thank you. Is that
Firepower on the rifle.
Is that old?
Thank you. And the old shoddy boombalati. Always good to have more power.
Stranger? Thank you.
We could do the reload speed, and that's it. And that was the only other thing? Yeah. Alright, well, might as well. We're here.
Is that old stranger?
We would do it eventually anyway.
Thank you.
So what this also means is that when we resume this game on Friday, the first thing we gotta do is fight the damn cave troll. Because that's where we're saving it tonight. Because it is just about time for us to move on over and play some Marbs. So, alright, that is where we are ending our adventure tonight. It was a little short, but we had some good chats to start things off. So we're going to take a quick bathroom break here as we make our transition over to Marbles on Stream. So get up, stretch, refill your beverages, and we'll be back in just a minute to play some Marbs. But in the meantime, we're going to leave you with a new artist that my TikTok For You page brought to my attention this morning, and he's a pretty cool dude. He's a one-man artist putting out music under the band name Dead Motel. So really resonated with me. It's like a cross between emo and 80s synthwave. So enjoy. This song is Sleeping Outside. But otherwise, it is PP time. We'll be back, and then it'll be Marby time. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm leaving here tonight and not coming home. Yeah, I thought maybe you would stick around and we would talk. Oh, I believed in something, 'cause I made it out alive. You weren't as sober as honey, and I was wasted all the time. Never mind, I can see there's something else on your mind, and that's okay. I did it all so you would want to walk away. Oh, I just had the money, so I could go save my life. You weren't as sober as honey, and I was wasted all the time. Oh, have you noticed? You can't see the floor in here, and all the dishes in the sink. What a dumb metaphor. We've been fading through the years, and it's freezing, and I'm sleeping outside.
And we are back. Oh, we got an echo. There we go. Should be better. All right. I was also using that potty break time to not only pee in the potty like I'm supposed to, but to change over my laundry. So I will have clean clothes in the morning. That are actually dry clothes in the morning, I should say. And I just made it. It's only 9:30, 10:30 our time, Tom. Oh, that's something I kept meaning to ask. Like, is Barbados in Atlantic time, or is it in Eastern time? Because I know Puerto Rico's in Atlantic time. I just didn't know how far east Barbados was. And now I know. The more you know. Because knowledge is power. All right, there was a Marbs update, but we installed it before stream, so everything should be nice and easy. Assuming it wants to show up. There we go. All right, community maps. Doot. All right. Calling all Marb Stars, calling all Marb Stars. It's time to roll, it's time to roll. Bring those final purchases to the service desk because the counter is now open and ready to accept
your dangly donations.
Seymour! Welcome in, Seema. Nice to see you. Happy Tuesday. Hope your Tuesday is going well. So I time traveled? Kinda. You'll be coming back in time when you return. And it's tomorrow you're flying back, or is tomorrow your last day there? Or both? Tomorrow is your flight, but you arrive Thursday. Okay. I knew it was something like that. I knew it was like... Yeah, I didn't know how that stagger worked. Alright, but exclamation point play, everyone. We got 3 Marbs on the board. What the... Look at this. This is full of Aunt Iva's love. It's full of Aunt Iva's love. Exclamation point play, everybody. We're going to change the category over as well so we don't disappoint any folks that are thinking we're playing GameCube Resident Evil. Also, fun fact, we were ranked number 2 just now on all of Twitch for folks playing Resident Evil 4. GameCube version, at least. Which I guess isn't a very high bar, but... Still cool to know that if someone goes into that category and decides to click on we're the number 2 there. I think love hurts. Love hurts. I don't know how the rest of that song goes. But we got Waddy, Seema, Jim, Rickshaw, Tom, and your boy. I know Lamp was here, but he's also working a show, so he may have just been popping in to cause a little chaos and then go back to work. I don't know if HB is still here, or if Mare Bear is still here. Oh, there's HB. Say your name and you shall appear. The good hurricane, at least. But I don't know if Mare Bear is still here. I know she was saying she was having a lousy day. But if you're here, Mare Bear, we'd like to have you roll. Just dangle your balls right here on the screen. Oh, Seema rolling Marbs in the chat. I don't know. Is it just the 6 of us? Are we rolling without full 8 tonight? I don't know. We might. Oh yeah, CP Geek was here too.
CP Geek, you're wanted at the service desk. Paging CP Geek, you're wanted at the service desk. Also paging Mare Bear, you're wanted at the service desk for Marbles on Stream. Paging Mare Bear, you're wanted at the service desk for Marbles on Stream. Thank you for shopping at Ames.
We'll give him a minute or two. Oh, that's what I didn't do. I didn't grab another drink. Oh, but past Eric, left present Eric, most of a bottle of Polar Grape Drink. So I guess we're drinking grape drink from Friday, but it's okay. It's still gonna crisp, I'm sure. Aw, yeah. We'll take it. Sláinte, everybody. Yeah, I know. Well, may just be us, so let's get rolling. Maybe we'll get some folks jumping on in as the Grand Prix goes along to open up that 8th place position. We'll see what this course has in store. All right, hearts in a bucket. That's how we begin. The bucket. Seema leading the way. Well, you were. Now the rest of us are rolling through this wonky-ass whirlabout. Oh, is that? No, are they? Nope, they're not deadly lasers. They're not deadly lasers. Oh, but Waddy off the board, trying to get as close to 8th as she can. But getting some Yeats of Pizza, at least. All right, everyone on the left except for HB, who's going your own way. You can go your own way. Got a yeet under my belt. You got a yeets, and you got some Pete's. Oh, now your boy's in the lead here. Oh, this kind of, look at that with Ann Ivis Curler in there. It kind of looks like a turbocharger. That's fun. That's fun. All right, who's going to make it through? Oh, could it be Tomp? Oh, it's your boy. Hashtag not hacking, hashtag not rigged.
Pizza! Pizza! Let's fucking go!
Oh, look, it's a butterfly. It's a butterfly. It's a little creepy, but it works. It's better than the damn sharks. Oh, your boy. Oh, wait a second. Where the heck did I go? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, over here. Rickshaw Tom leveled up. Dang, your boy's way out in the lead here. Hashtag not hacking, hashtag not rigged. I think I'd like a margarita pizza tonight, please. And you could turn some of your homemade bread into bread knots. Oh, HB is trying to close the gap here. We shall see if it's effective. Your boy's still... Oh, your boy's building more space here. HB's still in this race, though. We shall see. There's still a ways to go from the looks of it. Oh, look at it. It even ranks it down there. Highest level, me! As your boy's entering the pegboard here. Taking a dangerous route. Oh, and your boy facing the consequences of his actions. Oh, right off the board. Well, save me a slice of that margarita pizza, Waddy. I'll be right there. Oh, CMOS joining us, too. I guess HB, you knew what you were doing, taking it slow but steady. There's Rickshaw Tom now up into that sexy silver second. And Jim rounding out the 3 Marbs that remain. Way back there, though. This is a weird-looking course. Sometimes these courses are just make me think maybe someone was just throwing a bunch of stuff into the design thing and then linking it all together. Like, not really putting much thought into it. I don't know. I guess we all have to learn somehow. I agree. It's amazing how something that simple can taste so delightful. Yeah, and as good as it can be to have, you know, pizza that's loaded down with all your favorite toppings, sometimes just keeping it nice and simple is just the recipe for deliciousness. And HB rounding the final bends here, dropping in for that W. W number 1, folks. Well done, HB. Well done. Here comes Rickshaw Tom, locking in that second. Now we'll see if Jim can beat the Flames of Oblivion. There's quite a ways to go. So I don't know. I don't know if Jim's going to make it, but we'll see. We'll see. It's possible. Anything can happen when you're playing marbles on stream. I don't see the Flames of Oblivion yet. At least no. Okay, here they're coming. Oh, you're going to have to haul some ass, Jim. You're going to have to haul some ass. Oh, there you go. You're going around the outside. Oh, you were going around the outside. I think that would have done it. Oh, I don't think... Okay. I don't think you're going to make it out of the second pegboard. Oh, rather than get the place of oblivion, Jim just abandoned course. That's a strat. That works. Just get some Yeets of pizza. Well done. Well played. Well played. Smart move. Absolutely. HB, world record as well, HB.
Excellent!
Well done. Well done. Rickshaw Tom with that sexy silver second. Everyone else offers some Yeets of pizza. Let's move on to race number 2, Electric Boogaloo. Small magical sphere. That sounds like a marb to me. Exclamation point play. Let's find out. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Are you sure we weren't eating margarita pizza? Huh? Huh? Pizza margarita? I think I might have just come up with a second Marb shirt. All right. I'm going to... Yeah, I got to update the merch store. I really do. I got a lot of ideas and I just... All right, I'm going to make a note to myself. Try to put at least one of those ideas together at work tomorrow. So let's hope for an easy day at work so I can do other work. I'd merch that, though. Groan. Groan. Exclamation point play, everybody. And anybody hanging out, lurking, wants to jump on in, we'd be happy to have you roll with us. Exclamation point plays all you guts to do. But while we wait for this race to populate, we are going to run up against ad time, so we're going to take ad time here, but it's the last one we're going to have to take. So, I think we all currently have active subs, so I don't think any of us are going to have to watch it. So, but here we go, running ad time just in case, but we won't roll until it's over. $40 seconds of ad time remaining. At least that's what it says. We got HB, Waddy, Seema, and your boy on the board. We're missing Rickshaw, Tom, and Jim. And then anybody else that wants to jump on in. I'm marbless. Well, exclamation point play, then you'll be marbed. All right, we got Jim on the board. Now we're just waiting for Rickshaw, Tom. All right, 5 seconds of ad left. It's such an annoying thing to have to do for, like, the 45 cents worth of ad revenue I get paid from Twitch every month. It's really stupid. Activated!
Paging Rickshaw Tom, you're wanted at the service desk. Paging Rickshaw Tom, you're wanted at the service desk. Thank you for shopping at the branch of Ames that's in Barbados.
I mean, we don't know there's not one there. Waddy's birthday is Saturday! Woo! Are you gonna stream on Saturday? I know you've been doing Wednesdays. Would you be able to do a birthday stream takeover next Tuesday? I think we can arrange that. Assuming it doesn't require downloading a massive game, because I'm not downloading anything big until Microsoft fixes this problem that bricked my SSD. Probably not, but maybe. All right, well, if Waddy decides to stream, we will let you know. And otherwise, make sure you jump in on Waddy's stream tomorrow if Waddy is streaming tomorrow. Might request a toilet-based horror game. Okay, I am down for that. Seema wishing an early happy birthday to Waddy. Oh, we got Yanks on the board now. Welcome in, Yanks. We're still waiting for Rickshaw Tom, who was here. Rickshaw Tom was here. Waddy is streaming tomorrow, so make sure you jump in and catch Waddy's stream tomorrow. I've heard it's very funny, but I've not spoiled myself. Called Death Flush. It says estimated playtime's 20 minutes. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. We can do that. But if there's anything else you want to add to that as well, because it's only 20 minutes. It's great to have your birthday off on a Saturday. Absolutely, Seema. Absolutely. Well, that's shorter than I thought. Well, it also says estimated, and a lot of these game estimates, because of how I play, takes longer. So, I mean, we'll absolutely play it. But if there's like another one that you want to throw in as well, okay, yeah. Just let me know, and we'll have that prepped for next Tuesday. Is that spoiled or soiled? Sometimes you just gotta soil yourself. Spoil yourself. Soil yourself. I don't think we might have lost Top here. Top! That was louder than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, it doesn't say he's still in... No, it does say he's still in chat, so I don't know. I don't know, maybe he's pooping. Or miscellaneous. How dare Tomp do this to us? Well, at least with Yanks here, it means our overall count is now up to 7. So we just need one more person who hasn't raced so far, and then we'll at least have an overall 8th. But let's get rolling. Let's get rolling. Nude snoozing. I mean, he was saying at the start of chat how he's been spending an inordinate amount of time naked in his hotel room, so would not be surprised. Especially with all the sunburns he's been getting. What the? Are we looking for a drop point here? What the heck? Oh, I guess there's a hidden drop point there that we all just fell through. All right, well, here we go. Yanks is leading the way. Jim's in second. HB in third. At least the course is getting a backlight out of that first area. I hate when the course is all dark. It's hard to follow. Odd-looking course, but hey, well, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Yanks still leading the way. Oh, Jesus. We stumbled onto the course. Jim still in that sexy silver second place position. Waddy in third. Ya boys in fourth. I don't think these are deadly lasers. But there's certainly a lot of them. It's like a bug zapper. It's like we just flew right into a bug zapper. A bug zamper. Alright, it's Yanks' race to lose at this point. What weird places to put Zippity Zop zooms. Oh, but here comes Jim with a head full of steam, closing the gap on Yanks. Can Jim overtake? Oh, almost neck and neck there. Yanks is holding on to that lead, though, but not by much. Zamp! Okay, we're going into this Death Star boob-looking thing. Is this the finish? I can't tell. Whatever's going on in there, we'll never know. Is it just a massive tumble dryer of despair? Is that what it is? I kind of want to sneak us in here and take a cheeky peek. Holy crap, there's like... What the heck is this? Who's driving this flying umbrella? Oh, HB eats a pizza. Doing a solid for the pact. and securing the position closest to 8th. All right, well, there's a couple of suns inside here, and this kind of does look like a giant tumble dryer of despair. The power of the sun in the palm of my hand. Thanks to all this precious tritium. Okay, now we need 2 more people next race so I can get 8th and the hat trick. All right, let's head on out of here where we get ourselves stuck. Yanks still in the lead. All right, I think Yanks has this one in the bag. Unless something catastrophic happens, but I don't think that's going to happen. All right. Oh, I don't know. Is Yanks going to make it? Oh, can't see what's going on. And Yanks with the W. Well done. A little showing off there at the end. Oh, and Waddy's flying past Jim there, stealing that sexy silver second. Seema as well. Oh. And Seema stole the third. Jim getting 4th. Yanks with a world record. Excellent. Truth be told, though, today is a new season of Marbs, so it's not... So... That's why we're getting these world records. Because a lot of these new courses haven't been played yet. How dare HP? No, it's not a how dare. It's not a how dare. Because 1, it's not an 8th, and 2, HB is in the pact. So everything's good. Everything's cool. So move on to race number 3. We're halfway there. Chaotic, hectic adventure. Exclamation point play, everybody. Maybe what even is the opposite of how dare. When there's no 8th, whoever gets last is how evened. No, you, lol. All right, well, this course is right away kind of looking like that boxed Christmas ribbon candy that I used to see all the time when I was a kid, and I haven't seen in like 20 years. But we've talked about this on stream before, and we found it does still exist, and it can be ordered. I don't know if anybody remembers that, but I remember that. They came in like a flat box, but they were like... It's like hard candy, like bunched up in ribbons. And they're never whole, because the boxes are so flimsy, they just get smashed to bits. Eradwad is the opposite of how dare. That almost sounds like it could be Irish. Like something in the Irish language. Eradwa. But exclamation point play, everyone. Still 6 Marbs. I don't know if Rickshaw Tom is out there. If anybody else wants to jump on in, we'd be happy to have you. We need some more Marb stars. We need some more Marb stars. We are holding out for a hero till the end of the night. They've got to be strong. They got to be fast. They got to be fresh from the fight. Exclamation point play. Oh God, HP just cursed us all. Oh, Top is back. Tom! Got a call, sir. All right, no worries, no worries. Just don't say it a third time, just in case. Ah. Good advice. All right, so that means we got 7 Marbs on the board. If there's one more Marb star out there that would open up the coveted 8th place position, we'd love to have you. So I don't know if CP Geek is still out there or if he's gone night-night, but we'll page him to the service desk just in case.
Paging CP Geek if you're out there. CP Geek if you're out there. You're wanted at the service desk for Marbles on Stream. You're wanted at the service desk for Marbles on Stream. Thank you for shopping at Ames.
My guess is he's fallen asleep and or has a kitty cat on his lap and is preventing anything else, which is absolutely acceptable. I mean, we can't violate cat law just for Marbs. Or if Mare Bear's still out there, we'll page her again.
Paging Mare Bear if you're out there. Mare Bear out there! You're wanted at the service desk! Exclamation point play for Marbs!
I think he went to the office today. That seems to take a lot out of him. Oh, yeah, he did mention that. So, yeah, I guess I wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised. All right, well, let's get rolling here. Let's get rolling. We are a little after 11 o'clock. We're doing pretty good time-wise. Pretty good time-wise. Okay, where are we starting here? All right, Waddy's going that way, Jim's going that way, Yanks is going that way, the rest of us are going this way. Oh, I hate these octopus-like ones. It's so hard to follow. Apparently, this has something to do with Nick. So, Nick, too many paths. It's hard to watch. Fix it. All right, now we head back here. It is kind of interesting, though. Like, whoa, it loops all the way around like that. So that's kind of neat, but still, it's hard to watch. All right, now we're dropping down into darkness, which I also don't like because it's hard to follow. Waddy leading the charge, though, going right through that spinneroony. Oh, stumbling a bit. Getting turned around. Jim making it right on through that spinneroony, though, taking over that first place position. Flying past Waddy, though, perhaps revenge for stealing that second place position in the other race. Oh, and Jim off the board. Off for some Yeetza Pizza. Close to stealing that 8th. That would have been revenge. That would have been some revenge right there. Now, Waddy's leading the charge. Yanks in second. Rickshaw Tom and Seema tied for 3rd and 4th. Or I guess tied for 3rd. As we head toward this wafer-filled golden paddle wheel of sadness. Waddy right on through without getting to peddling. Yanks in second, Rickshaw Tom in 3rd. Jim got a taste of the Yeetza and wants more. Well, once you've had Felinos, you can't go back. It's like Pandora's box of flavor. Waddy's still showing us how it's done here. Oh, your boy! I'm joining Jim for some Yeetza Pizza. Is that a warp point? What is... Okay, it's a throw point. I'm so fucking sleepy. Don't want to pack. Someone do it for me. Well, just leave all your stuff there and buy all new stuff when you get back. Or just find a big cardboard box and mail it home to yourself. Then you can sort it later. Well, at least we're almost done here, and then you'll be able to go off and get some sleep, as will the rest of us. Waddy, though, got this W in the bag. What time do you have to get up for your flights, Tomp? Asks Waddy. Waddy with the W. This one had a world record, though. Just missed it. Set by Inked Alice, from the look of it. 3 minutes, 4 seconds. Waddy doing about 8 seconds longer than that, so not bad. Not too far off. Like 7 Ugh. Well, since you're an hour ahead, that means you're just a little after 10 here, so should be able to get an okay amount of sleep. Oh, but you still have to pack and everything. I see. Well, could you trust yourself to get up early enough to pack before you leave? I would not recommend doing that. HB locking in that sexy silver second. HB third, Seema fourth. Now just waiting for Rickshaw Tom. Oh, Rickshaw Tom hit the flames of oblivion. But Waddy with the W there. We're out of the penultimate race, number 4 out of 5. Celebration of the Land. Exclamation point play, everybody. 2 races to go. No. Okay, Eric doesn't recommend it. Yeah, because my way of thinking it is, as much as I want to go to sleep before, it's going to be more satisfying to be able to sleep later and not having to get up earlier to do that, even though it's probably the same amount of sleep all told. But the sleep feels better at the other end of it than it does at the beginning of it, you know? If that makes any sense. Exclamation point play, everybody. We should have 7 Marbs on the board if we get everyone back in. And if anyone else wants to jump on in and race with us, we would open up that 8th place position. And then we'd have a real race on our hands. So far, we got myself, HB, Waddy, Jim, and Seema. And there's Rickshaw Tom. Now we're just waiting for Yanks. And then if either CP Geek or Mare Bear are out there, we'd love to have you in here. But I think they've both pieced off for the evening, which is fine. Which is absolutely fine. But anybody else hanging out, lurking, wants to jump on in, exclamation point play! You don't need to own marbles on stream in order to play along at home. You just got to type it in the chat. It's as easy as that. I convinced the guy picking the music on the cruise to put on Crap Rave. And we got Yanks on the board. All right, that is the 7 of us. Crab Rave is a fun one. One of the things that came up on my Facebook memories, I think it was today or yesterday, I think it might have been today, was a video I shot of Tomp singing Gangnam Style at karaoke one night. Wonder if I can. I'm going to check and see. Maybe we'll watch it if that was the case. Oh, no, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, looks like it was yesterday. Ah, well. Under the sea. I was so bad, I'm the wrong kind of Asian. But not. All right, let's get rolling here. We got 2 races to get through, including this one. All right, that says 10K up there for some reason. Okay. All right, Celebration of the Land is this course. Are we going to have grassy turf that we're rolling on? Are we going to be rolling from the grassy knoll? Well, it doesn't look like land to me. Why is this called Celebration of the Land? It's more like Blue Man Group. I just blew myself. Yanks leading the charge now. Oh, here comes your boy. Here comes HB. Who's it going to be? Oh, it's HB now in the lead, heading towards this double spinner-rooney. Getting a little boost from it. Oh, but Yanks boosted way back into the lead. That's some strategy right there. That's a full send. Yanks going around the outside, the labyrinth. Dang, Yanks is putting us through a clinic now. Oh, but getting stopped by a little peddling. Putting us in a marb clinic. That's a peddling. Oh, stop. Oh, now here's Seema getting paddled as well. Seema going all the way around. All right, your boy in the lead. Rickshaw Tom second. Yanks down to third. How about that? My flight is at 3:05. I lie a lot. 3:05 a.m.? Boy, I sure hope that's p.m. Oh, Seema eats a pizza right off the board. Oh, I'm joining you, Seema. Let's order something good. p.m. Okay, whew. Well, I mean, he'd have time to pack and get that. He wouldn't be able to sleep. Because he's an hour, what? Wait. Yeah, because it's 10:15 there. So that would be like 5 hours. So we'd have to pack, and he's so sweepy. Oh, and Yanks, after all that, managed to get back in the lead and take the W. Well done. Rickshaw Tom with that sexy silver second. I'm in Central Time, and it's... Oh, yeah. Hour that way. That's what it is. Frickin' time zones. Tide goes in, time goes out. No one can explain that. So it's 12:15 there, where Top is. At least I hope so. So it's like 12. Yeah. All right, Jim rounding out the top three. Waddy in fourth, which is half of 8. Myself and Seema are getting Yeets of Pizza. We're just going to see where HB's going to go. Oh, HB! Just teasing the flames of oblivion there. And Yanks with another world record.
Excellent!
That means 3 of our 4 races have had world records tonight. Awesome. Well done. All right. It is now last call.
Last call. Bring those final purchases to the service desk. The store is going to close. Last call. Thank you for shopping at Ames. Exclamation point play.
Wait, Google has just told me it's 11:15 p.m. in Barbados? That's weird. How does that work? Oh no, so they are same time as us. Well, Tom says it's not. What time zone is Barbados? Atlantic Standard Time. It says 11:17 p.m. Does that have something to do with, like, daylight savings time? That's confusing it? Because Atlantic time, that's what Puerto Rico's in, and that's why it's an hour ahead. Yeah, it's usually an hour ahead. Oh, but Eastern time, we're in daylight savings time now, so we're an hour ahead. So that means we're the same time, assuming in Barbados they don't go ahead for daylight savings. So now we've caught up to them time-wise. No, but that doesn't make sense. Maybe double check your phone, Tom. How can you be behind us right now? That's confusing. That is confusing. How is he on Central Time? All right, well, we got Jim, Waddy, myself, Yanks, Rickshaw, Tom, HB. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where is... Oh, and there's Seema. Seema was hiding just off the page. All right, well, this is the 7 of us. If anyone else is out there and wants to jump on in, exclamation point play. Otherwise, we're rolling our last race. Yeah, I'm going to stop thinking about that time thing. It's making my brain go cross-eyed. All right, we're rolling down this bubble tape course. Bubble tape! It's 6 feet of bubble gum! For you! Not them! What does the lunch lady have to say about bubble tape? Bubble tape is not part of a well-balanced diet. Bubble tape! It's 6 feet of bubble gum! For you! Not them! Oh, I missed the part about her having a hairnet and serving mashed potatoes with an ice cream scoop. Puts gravy on everything. I'm quoting an old commercial. At least, I'm assuming it's... no, that's a... I didn't... That's not a fever dream. That was a real commercial. Those weird-ass bubble tape commercials from the early 90s. I'm sure I'm not the only one that remembers them. Yeah, Tom, you might want to check on that just to make sure. But at least, if anything, you'll be... Yeah, at least you'll be early. If it is wrong. I want everything to stay daylight savings time so we don't have darkness. Yes, please. Please. I would love that. HB way out in the lead. I like the extra darkness in winter. Well, you can have it. I don't want it. I hate driving to work in darkness and leaving my windowless office in darkness for several months out of the year and never seeing the sun. I hate it too, Waddy. It's HB's race to lose at this point. A massive lead, and it just keeps growing. This is one of the slowest tumble dryers to despair I think I've ever seen. Look how slow this is. Oh, but HB is scooted right on through. We already have it extra. We don't need it to be fully dark when we leave work at 5. I do my best work in the dark. Well, I do too. I will admit that. Although I think for me it's more that it's, you know, between like midnight and 3 a.m. Not so much just that it's dark. But does that mean... I wonder if that does that mean if I were to like change enough time zones to make so that midnight to 3 a.m. was in like, I don't know, 9 a.m.? Would I suddenly be a really productive morning person? And I just happen to live in the wrong time zone? Or would my body adapt? And I'd just continue being like I am here? I don't know. That's weird to think about. Although I guess that's kind of what jet lag is, huh? HB with the W. Rickshaw Tom in second. I like it because it's easier on my eye and I feel more comfortable in the dark. That's fair. That's fair, HB. Well, at least with you being in a different time zone, it wouldn't matter if we get to stay, if something made it so we could stay on daylight savings time, and you and your time zone didn't. I don't know. HB with a W, though. Rickshaw Tom with that sexy silver second. Oh, me and Jim offer some Yeats of Pizza again. Yanks and Seema coming with us. Now we're just waiting for Waddy to round out the top 3 or to join us for Yeats of Pizza. Oh, no. Flame of Oblivion. And we get 4 world records out of this 5-race Grand Prix.
Excellent!
Well done, HB, on a world record. Well, we couldn't get hat tricks, but we got world records, so I guess we'll take that. We will take that. But let's head on over to Victory Valley, see who stands tall and proud. Is going home with all the gold, all the glory, and all the bragging rights. Oh, what the heck? Who the heck got third? Why did it jump ahead like that? Okay, well, Rickshaw Tom got the sexy silver second. Who's going home with all the gold, glory, and bragging rights? It's the most.
Excellent!
HB. Oh, Yanks. Yanks got the... Why did that do that? I don't know. I set the controller down to the side. Maybe I must have hit a button on that. I don't usually do that. All right, well, in any case, HB, 101 points, 2 dubs. Absolutely smashing, stellar performance there by HB. Rickshaw Tom second, 81-0. Yanks third, 68-2. Waddy fourth, 51-1, which is half of 8. Jim in fifth, 15-0. Seema sixth, 14-0. And your boy dead last. No points, no dubs, no nothing. But it's okay because we are all excellent on this blessed day. So a round of applause across the board. And with that, our Tuesday stream draws to a close. Another fourth for me to... Oh yeah, you were full of 4s. Well, yeah, there we go. It was a half of 8 day, I suppose. As we'll take those things where we can get them, I guess. But all right, everyone, thanks for spending your Tuesday night hanging out with me. We're ending a little late than I would like to on a Tuesday, but that's fine. That's fine. We got some good chats. We got to play some Marbs. We got to get a little closer towards our girl Trashly. 24/7 is doing a reading stream and playing Marbs if we want to raid to a chill stream. I don't like to raid on Tuesdays just because I would have to run. I don't like to raid and run. What I would like to do right now is go to bed. Gonna go grab my clothes out of the dryer, put them in my hamper, and go to bed. So we'll be back on Friday. We'll pick up where we left off here with Resident Evil 4, and then of course play some Marbs. May have some fun news and updates for you on Friday, but we shall see how things work out between now and then. Make sure to jump in on Waddy's stream tomorrow. It is Waddy's birthday week. Waddy will be doing the Hostile stream takeover here next Tuesday, so we'll at least be playing Death Flush, and depending on how long that game goes, potentially something else as well. But have a great rest of your week. For those that had stressful work weeks so far, I hope it gets easier. And for whatever else is going on in your life, I hope it goes well and you get plenty of reasons to smile. But have a good night, everyone. Sleep well, if nothing else. And I will see you next time on Friday, same usual time. So until then, all we got to do is say so long and good night. So long and good night.
My tummy hurts. And I'm mad at the government.
Great way to leave. All right. Good night.